Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Enshrouded. I'm your host, Colors Fade, and it's episode 3, and we're in our first little house here. And I reworked the fireplace, partially because the way I had it set up, when you went into here to cook food, it didn't sit you like this. It actually got you too close because of the camera angle. So now we worked it out and gave it a little mantle, a little goofy rock mantle. Anyway, it's temporary. It doesn't really matter. We're going to go get the Alchemist today. So off we go up to here to this spire. Actually, we don't need to go to that spire. Oh well. I'm already forgetting that we have a house over here. We have this other home over here, which is really nice. So in this location, and we have to start working at getting this up, but we don't have enough shroud cores. We don't have any shroud cores yet so that we can expand it so that we can really start fixing this place up. So I'm not too worried about that yet. But what I did do is I went over here and this golden chest over here, I did my typical farming thing, you know, log out, log back in, open it up. And we got a couple of things that were nice. First of all, we got this bow, the Wildwood short bow. And a different bow did drop that was also an epic bow. But this one does shroud magic damage and pierce damage, and the other one didn't do any really additional damage. So I like this one a lot better. And then I also pulled up and got this. The Ring of Endless Life gives you a plus 3% life leech chance. It's not much, but there's that. So the important thing here is that by logging back out and logging back in and farming for items there, I farmed several two-handed weapons that I'm never going to use, so we turned them into runes, and I was able to fully upgrade these weapons here. So our staff, and our crackling wand, and our bronze sword, and our wailing blade, and even the bow. So that's good. So that stuff is upgraded. We'll scoop water while we're here. And then we'll head out. Let's go get the Alchemist. And is there anything in this little building here? There's stairs that go up. So let's see. Sometimes when there's stairs that go up, there's a little chest and there's, oh, and more fireball. And a scrap arrow. Oh, well. I'm liking that. So where we found the sword, the wailing blade, right next door to that. You can see it from here, that dark spot up there to the right. That's where it is. So we'll go get ourselves an alchemist, and then maybe we'll do some other stuff this episode. Maybe we'll go get the ranger as well, the huntress. There's a crypt nearby, and just a bunch of fun stuff to do. And the blacksmith keeps telling us about going and getting a shroud flower. And as far as this goes, let's see. We can do jump attack now, which will get us closer to double jump. Either that or we could add endurance and runner, sprint speed. I don't really care about that. We're going to do this. Unlock that. We'll be closer to double jump now. We made a level. Attacking certain things. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I was considering attacking all these sheep at one time. It's a lot of meat you can get. Oh, here we go. What do you got? Gotta love having that around. Okay, here we go. There we go. You gonna do anything here, bud? Oh, that's what's equipped. Nope, it should be that. Not the staff. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, I see it has to be on this line. I got you. Oh ho, baby. Shroud damage is Shroud damage is pretty effective against him, wasn't it? I think what I want to do then is move the bow to here. That way we can go here. In fact, what I'm going to do is just switch it straight over like that. That way we're either doing melee or staff, and then when we press Q, we can do archery. Later on, we'll get to the point where we won't even bother with the bow. We'll only use it occasionally to shoot buttons for doorways. Oh, look at you. So brave. Does he know we're here? No, he does not. Can we sneak over here and get him? Apparently we can. Oh, there's something over there. It's a big fire over there. Let's trigger this. That way if we die, we should eat some food here. That is a big fire. Oh, you sucker. He ducked me. Okay, Alchemist. Oh, there's an explosive barrel up there. Oh, dang it. There we go. That took him out. He's dead. Is there a ladder over here or a hook? Oh, there's a hook here. Okay. I see what they did. They want you to go like this. An explosive powder ball. Great. Oh, here we go. Come over here, buddy. Gotta like that. That's fancy. Oh, and we have a note. What's it say? That haul was too good to share with the rest of those snarling cutthroats, so I stashed the deadliest bits in the last place anybody would look. You know the cave well enough. Scavenger stash. It's probably referring to this one, which we'd already got before. We can take this and clear that waypoint. This is the one with the sword that we have, the Wailing Blade. So, there's a ladder over here. That usually means there's... Oh, there we go. Come here, buddy. Cat, what are you doing? Lucy? Crawling up here among the monitor, are you? What are you looking for? Are you looking for the laser? Grandpa gave her a laser. Alright. Yeah, you can do that and then you can sleep on that. That's nice. Cool. Get those skeletons out of there. Okay, this isn't going to be just walk right in, is it? There's probably going to be a puzzle here. So, oh, look. What do you got for me? Explosive powder balls. Let's do this. Darn it, I missed because he moved. Son of a gun. Yeah, you can only get 2 shots off here or in the early game. Where are you, loser? Missy. Where'd he go? There we go. He's dead. I'm always looking for chests and secret doors and stuff. Having only played through the game one time, it's not like I have anything memorized. So by the time I got to the end of the game, I had completely forgotten how the beginning went here. So that's why I'm just often looking around for things. Those things are usually a good source of metal scraps because they're mostly metal. Trap. Okay, I think we're good there. So now we can go upstairs. And there we go. Who's this? Oh, come on. The door got in the way. Oh, son of a gun. The door got in the way. That's funny. Want to make sure there's nothing over here first. Some kind of hidden secret passage. I think it pays to look for that stuff. You never know when you're going to pick up spells or an extra item that can be turned into runes. And that leads outside. It doesn't lead outside. It's just a window. So there's nothing there. So let's head in here and get the Alchemist. Oh, and there is an upstairs here too. What's up there? Well, let's get the Alchemist and then we can go up there and check it. You can collect arrows from enemies, which is really great. There's a couple and some targets way back in the starter area. Let's go see what's up here. Usually there's a silver chest up at the end of these things. Nothing in particular up here, but this goes outside, so let's check. Anything out here? For the curious of mind? Some grass? That's fun. Get an overview of all of that. Very nice. No chest though. Okay. Well then. What's that down there? Mushroom, mushroom. Well then. There's a bed in here, so let's make use of it. Because there was that area off to the right, which would be the north, when we first came in here. off in this direction. So we'll wander over there and see what we can see. Explosive barrel. Yep, see down there, that area. That's what I was thinking about. I don't know if there's anything else over here worth looking at, so we'll just try to shoot ourselves some guys. Can we hit him from that far? Probably not. Weapons do have limited range. Oh, well, there's a chest over here. He's down. Okay, so there's a silver chest there. That's nice. Come down here, buddy. Bring it on. Very fancy. Those guys are taken care of. Get some warmth here. Comfort level 1, it says. A chest with explosive powder balls in it. There are some places later where those are really effective. Especially in the late game. And the way that I find them to be really effective is you can very quickly make holes that enemies will get trapped in. Oh, and we're full. Okay. Let's get rid of the bones. We know we'll need bones later, but I want this because you can take this and turn it to runes. It's only a couple of runes, so it's not a big deal. We're looking for meat here. Resin, water. Okay, so resin. Wow, what else can we get rid of? Let's get rid of the wax. Because I'd rather have the resin. You need resin to make lights. So candles and things like that for your interiors. Ancient Vault Alchemist. Yes, we know. Just want to see what else was here. Okay, so we came through here. This goes up. Is there anything up high that's worthwhile? There's a bunch of doggies down there. Oh, and here's a grappling hook thing right there. Okay, fun. Okay, we have what we need. Let's go back to our primary home, although... Do we have a place here that we can start summoning them? Because if so, this would be the thing to do, is start moving them. It might be time to do that. Time to start moving everything. This is where I'd like to have stuff. So here, 8. We can put them on this half of the house. If we want to put them in here. So we can put them in here. Okay. That's cool. We got this. Did we ever read this? Dashed our hall. The hall was too good to share with the rest of the stone cutthroats. Yeah, we know about that. I buried it deep. Yeah, okay. You can collect that. Backpack full. Yeah, backpack. Oh, let's get rid of this fur patch. I think fur patches can just get turned into... You need 2 of them to turn them into an animal fur. Campfire. Okay. So what I want to do is take the campfire and go like this. Alright. Oh, and there's books you can dismantle. And if you hang on to them, then they'll turn into... You can turn them into actual books as decoration. Oh, fun. This area back here. See, so this is cool. You can go in here and say, what do I want to do? Can I... Needs building area. Oh, we're beyond the building area. Okay. This is all we can do is this front half right now. Because we can't expand it. Okay. What about this? So you can dismantle this stuff. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do this. Tab, we're going to summon the Alchemist. And I'll say, sure, yeah, why don't you go right there?
Hey! Any new discoveries?
Eternally magical, we are specks of dust in a whirlwind of stars, my friend. Do you dare to reach out, wishing to grasp a piece of eternity? Perhaps obtaining an eternal spell would suit you. I know one was buried in an underground tomb alongside its dreadful master. You could use it to do a lot of good. Yes, and we will, so that'll be awesome. So, Ice Bolt, Grinding Stones, these things we all need to build for him. Spiritual Cane. A basic magical staff that is powered by the wielder's spirituality. Staves can cast spells by using spell charges and mana. Equip spell charges to cast. So he's got that stuff. And of course, health potions. One of the first things we can do. So we've saved all those purple berries and red mushrooms. So we can make as many of those as we want. So Shroud survival flasks are pretty cool. Maximum time in the Shroud is plus 2 minutes. They last for 45 minutes. And you want to take them before you go into the Shroud. So pretty cool. We're going to want to do that. But we need to move everything over here first. Everything from our existing place. And we're going to have to go do some Shroud stuff. So we need to do stuff in the Shroud so that we can get more of those blue gems, the Shroud pieces. So let's go over here for right now. We're going to drop some stuff off. And then we're going to go hunt some Shroud things. And this is, what's it say here? Another survivor awaken. The Alchemist will prove helpful by crafting potions and healing tinctures. Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is summon him right here. Because I'm going to need to craft with him for... I want a Shroud potion. It's one of the first things I want. So, let's do this. Mushrooms. All this stuff can go. Doink, doink. Doink. And then in this other box... Oh, and we have a bunch of those too. So raw materials can go over here. Runes can go over here. Water can go over here. We now have 100 water. That's great. We'll be able to make so many potions with this. Let's do animal fur. I like to have things all together. So you notice we had some of that in the other spot. I'm going to go over here and do this. Okay. And honeycomb. We have extra of that. Now let's see what it takes to build that Shroud potion. This takes charcoal, Shroud liquid, and wood acid. How do we make wood acid? Let's find out. So I don't think you make it in here. There's only one recipe and we have a whole bunch of this stuff now, which is good. How do we make wood acid? Well, let's find out. So I think we need to pick this up. This charcoal. Yep, and it unlocks the recipe for wood acid. So you have to actually pick it up and add it to your inventory, and that's the trigger. That's the trigger for a lot of things. It's just picking something up. So, go back over here. Let's see. He doesn't have wood acid. Do we have it? With an arrow, wand, staff. Or does it become a... Yeah, now it's a recipe in here. The wood acid is wood logs and dirt. Oh. Okay. We just need some more wood logs. Well, picked up some of that. So you just give him this and you say, I want wood acid, and you select that. It'll start working on that. So I want a Shroud potion before I go do anything else. And then I have some potions here. Let's see what it costs for a health potion. Red mushrooms, purple berries, and water. We want to make 11 more of those. So purple berries, red mushrooms, water. All right, let's go make 11 more health potions. That puts us at an even 20. That's as many as you can have before the stack starts to repeat. So put our charcoal in there. All right. Before we go do anything else then. Freshen up. Take a look at what else we got going on here. Flame altar base improvements. You've obtained a spark. Use a spark to strengthen the flame at your altar. I haven't obtained a spark though, have I? Strengthen the flame. See, you need a spark. You need this. Then animal fur, which we have. Shroud liquid, which is easy to get. Bones, which we've been deleting. Red mushrooms and resin. So that'll upgrade our flame, which will make some of the red shroud turn blue so that you can progress further in the world. And then upgrading the altar, we need 1 shroud core, which we don't have. And that's why we're going to go do stuff in the shroud. And then as far as other quests, we still have the hunter becomes the hunted. So we know where that is. Show this on the map. She's way over here, but you can glide from the tower, which the tower is not lit up again. That's an oddity. Okay, I'm going to exit the game and we'll see if the tower shows back up. And there it is, once again, the ancient spire, Springland's fast travel. So that gets you that. Why I have to log out and log back in for that to show up, I don't know. I've never had that happen. The first time I was playing the game, I got all the way to level 25 and that never happened. So this is new. It's just something we'll keep an eye on there. All right. So we have 4 minutes left to go on the wood acid because I want one of those potions. So I'm going to take a break and just harvest some. Okay, we have what we need here. We have wood acid. This guy can also make us a shroud core so we can extend the range of our other house. So we'll be doing that here in a second. But first, shroud survival. So we need charcoal and shroud liquid. Well, let's grab a bunch of charcoal, and then we have 12 shroud liquids. We're going to need more of those, but we know where to go get those. We'll get them in the shroud. So here we'll make 2 of these guys right now. Maybe we'll make a couple more.
It's still magic.
Maybe we'll make a couple more. Okay. So that's what that is, and then there's this. All right. Like that. Got the explosive stuff. We're good. So let's go do some of this. There's a shroud elixir well right here, and there's an elixir well here. There's forge, weaponry, or armor right there. I don't know exactly what that's about yet. Can't remember, but I know there's this elixir well right here. So that one. Which one's closer? Probably this one. Let's do that elixir well first. That one should be really easy to do. Killed this wolf over here and my inventory was full, so look at his bones now. Yeah, it's after looting sometimes it won't let me go forward, it'll only let me go left or right. If anybody else has that problem, let me know. I'd be really curious to know. Alright, so get us prepped here. What we're going to do is a little chicken and a little shroud elixir. You can see it's expanding now from 5 minutes to 7. And then we're going to give ourselves a little of this and then go. Elixir well. Alright. Get shroud stuff. This is it. Good time was had by all. Gotta figure out exactly where the entrance point is. I think it's up here to the right. There will be guys defending it, so you have to be aware of that. This dude and this dude. And we want to kill these guys with big swords are tough. You sucker. Wasting my time here. Bugger. We need all of those little shroud pieces though. These shroud spores. Those are what we need. Okay. The return beacon replenishes your maximum time in the shrouds. Stand near them to feel their effects, so we're back up to 7 minutes. Which is great. And then a lot of these are like this. Gotta go down. So we will go down. And you might be thinking, oh my god, I have to have enough time to get out of here. No, you don't, actually. You do not, because when you kill that flower, it's going to destroy and disperse all of the shroud that's immediately around it, which will allow you to fast travel out of here. So, here we go. He's a big boy. Oh. And that sword rocks. Man, I'm so glad I did that. I did not do that the first time I played the game, so I had to use a crummy weapon against him, and I might have even died if I remember correctly. Well now, all you gotta do is rush up here and cut this. Destroy it with a felling axe and prosper. This will get you a point. So there's a skill point, and you can see it clears the area, which is really nice. So then you can feel free to explore. This thing, big, huge guillotine melee weapon, 21 damage, but it's two-hander and we're never going to use it, so I'm just going to salvage it. And we got a shroud core automatically, which is great. We're just going to skirt around the edge and look for anything that might be helpful to us. Jerk. There may be some lootage somewhere. If we look hard enough. Then again, maybe not. The interiors are great. These caves are fantastic. Let's go over this way. What's over here? Oh, there's a little chest over here. With a health potion, how very nice. You can see there's more of the shroud over there. Everything in this world is like connected. Like if you had enough power, if you had enough tools, you could actually tunnel from one side to the other, I think. Anyway, I'm just going up here to see if there's anything obvious that I missed on my way down, because on the way down it to get in here, I'm kind of always in a hurry. I want to have plenty of time to fight. Also because there's those plants that will reduce your time in the shroud. And so I always like to plan to have those. Okay. So, no, nothing. Oh, here we go. Shepherd's staff, not a big deal. Tiny salvage, too. Well, I'm going to see if I can find any more dudes to kill here, because we need some more of these shroud spores. Here we go. Kaboom-ski. Oh, he's coming running. And he's dead. Okay, so that one's done. That elixir well. Is there anything else around here we should be aware of? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so that one's done. That's off the list. Now we want to go do this one over here. But first, let's go over here to this house. Because we have the shroud core. We can expand it. So we'll commune with this thing, upgrade the altar, extends its building range to 80, 80, 80. We can go in here and see how big that is. The only thing we don't want it to do is go over here to this golden chest. So it doesn't. It encompasses that house, which is great. And it encompasses this little barn, which is also good. So here inside the house, our comfort level is now 16. Nice, huh? And then we'll be able to decorate this with all kinds of things to bring the comfort level up, so. Come here, Wolfie. And since we're back this way... Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Let's see what we got first. A hunter's bow, so. Rubble, no good. We've got this now, which is great. Fell Thunderhead. So this is great. We can build on this, and now we can start tearing down pieces and building the rest of this up and making it nice and filling in holes like there and here and all this kind of stuff. Although we need better construction pieces to do it with. This will be a while before we can really repair this correctly. Because here's the part of the problem. This wall here, you can see how it's kind of uneven. If we take this and enter building mode and say, yeah, I want to delete these pieces, you don't get anything back from it. It's a single wall block. You don't get anything back. Because I don't know if it's, I don't know exactly why we don't get anything back out of that. Now, if you start doing these pieces up here, yeah, we don't get those back either. You'll get them back if you know the particular type of block that is and the floor that it is. You'll get those pieces back, but we can't right now because we don't know this one. So since we haven't learned it, we can't get the pieces back. Which makes it a bit of a bummer, but that's all right. So like you could see, if we take this off here, you can at least make the edges fine. But you don't really want to take those. The only thing I've gotten back from this is stone. So anyway, this will become a fixer-upper later. For now, it's just going to kind of become a builder. That's what we really want to do with it. Is we want to be able to build stuff. Like you can dismantle these so you get wood logs back. You can dismantle skeletons and get their bones back. Dismantle the pottery and things like that. So all this stuff, like loot this. This is just these things are just in the way now, but the cool thing is that we can, that you can loot and actually move around. So, yep. So a bunch of this is what you end up doing. But you can turn this place into a nice place. And then it's going to have a really high comfort level compared to the other home. Which is the most important part of what we want. So I think the important thing to do is go back. We had two, what do I want to call them? Storage containers. We want to bring those here, and we want to bring our people here, and we want to bring the couple of items that we built back here as well. First, we're going to go in here. Store a bunch of stuff like stone, logs, shroud wood, all this kind of stuff. We got this fell thunderhead brute. You'll need heads periodically to upgrade certain things on the altar. So you want to hang on to those kinds of things. Bones. Okay. So what we can do here is grab these 2 storage containers. We're going to take those with us. We cleared this out. Except for that. It was busy making it. So we'll pick this up. And then we'll move these 2 guys. And we can also pick up that as well. And if we wanted to take these building materials, we could. I might take this rough stone block with me. And then we'll grab the rest of it later. So with this, we can go back. Start moving stuff around. Which isn't terribly interesting, so I'm not going to show most of this. But I wanted y'all to get an idea that you could do this. So upstairs, the whole entire house is ours now. I guess for ease of use, let's see. Let's do this. So books. I'm going to dismantle all this stuff here because I want to put my storage containers right here inside the house. All right. So now we can go like this. Like this. 5. Get this guy rotated around. Stick him over here. Kind of turn the snap on. Now, make sure it gets them nice and tight together like that by turning the snap on. And then we can just start storing a bunch of stuff. So, that's where we're at. Let's go get some rest and call it a new day, shall we? We got a bed up here automatically. You can clear this rubble. You can rebuild these floors. You can do all this stuff. Make this into a really nice place. But it just takes some time. Because the particular materials that you have here, this particular nice flooring and these particular walls, it takes a while to get those. And same thing with this roof. So for now, this is just what we'll have. But we can also go back here and say, okay, where do we want our guys in here maybe? It's like we could go dismantle this. Dismantle that. And then say, hey, I will summon somebody. Summon Balthazar, and he can be right there. And then I'll summon Blacksmith, and he can also be in here. So now these guys are in here. We've moved them to this house. That seems delightful. I like it. So then eventually we'll just move everything over from the other house. And I'm going to take a little bit of time to do that because it's a slow, boring task to do. You got to pull things out of those boxes before you can move those boxes over here. So it's just a long, laborious process. So that's what I'm going to do between now and next episode. And then next episode, we will head off. We'll do the shroud. Well, there's this elixir well here. We'll do that. And then we'll go get the hunter. That should be a lot of fun. So folks, thanks for hanging out with us. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Leave your questions and comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.